Menu have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they can get it.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Completes this to Addison out left. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job here of going in it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. McCarthy operating from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. First down. On play action. Now McCarthy. Addison holds it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. They certainly knew what they were doing in scouting and preparation and understanding what their team is capable of.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's third down. 3rd and 9.
On third down, it's Chambers. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And they got it in the red zone now, down about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, McCarthy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he's getting lost the football. Put it on the carpet. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out now come the Vikings. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
The numbers for Brown from a week ago, 12 carries, 66 yards.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season.
12 yards there, first down Vikings. Jefferson going to go in motion right. An inside give, Brown. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 32-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Now an option play, and we'll keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Got a man, it's Brown. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure we're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And Davis with it left side. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chambers. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll run it now with Gray. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one an 11-play drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
And he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Complete to Addison on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33.
19 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. McCarthy
off the play fake. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Looking to throw McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. We're going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. This will be caught by Brown. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
To kick off for the Vikings.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he returns this to the 22. The Chiefs offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He's got room past the 30. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Booker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Running right, here's Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Cougar 19.
This is Brown going up the middle. And the big boys up front are going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
43. Attack.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 20-line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. 78 yards. As his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go along, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
begin here with a run by Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Roll.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McCarthy going to sneak it. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He finds his man complete. That's Chambers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Up the middle they go. Chambers. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Chambers. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. It's Chambers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. And the gadget play here on fourth down winds up backfiring. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And now out comes Minnesota. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. So here's a 3rd and 14.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 66 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11, 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a handoff up the middle. Chambers. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. You can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Yellow.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Davis to run again on second. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
They'll run here on third and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
It's now fourth and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Butker's kick here is good. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 54 on the clock. Now McCarthy completes this to Jefferson. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
The ball's probably going to take a miracle at this stage. If they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And now a tough spot here. This is third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth-quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the fourth quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault at them. They were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.